famous cardiologist of Jaipur as an assistant जो प्रिलिमिनरी टेस्ट करता है और मेडिकल हिस्ट्री चेक करता है, पेशेंट का अराइवल, सर्विस टाइम ऑफ असिस्टेंट और डॉक्टर का सर्विस टाइम। प्रोबेबिलिस्टिक नेचर है, एम्पेरिकल प्रोबेबिलिटी डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन दिया हुआ है। इंटर अराइवल कोएफिशिएंट, प्रोबेबिलिटी, सर्विस टाइम असिस्टेंट, सर्विस टाइम डॉक्टर, प्रोबेबिलिटी। 10 iterations have to be simulated to predict the average waiting time of patient and time the patient spends in clinic, and the percentage time the assistant is working or idle, or in service and in idle both. Let us start this question. This is question 3, 10 marks question, 8 or 6 marks question. So we have been asked to simulate 10 iterations. So we will say that patients are the customers, and we can go landscape on this. Let us go landscape. We could go landscape, but let us continue with this portrait. So we have customers as patients. So let's populate the template for this queuing system. First we will have the customer number and their inter arrival time, then arrival time, service time, service completion time, waiting time for customer या patient, duration of service idle. पे स्टार्ट करी। सर्विस टाइम ये असिस्टेंट का है और ये डॉक्टर का है। ये असिस्टेंट का है और ये डॉक्टर का है। टाइम ये असिस्टेंट का है और ये डॉक्टर का है। पेशेंट का है टाइम वेटिंग टाइम पेशेंट का वेटिंग टाइम है। सिस्टम टाइमिंग सिस्टम वेटिंग टाइम प्लस तो अब इंटर अराइवल टाइम दिया हुआ है। ये डेटा लेने के लिए इंटर अराइवल टाइम, पहले इंटर अराइवल टाइम का डेटा ले लेते हैं, उससे प्रिडिक्ट करते हैं। तो इंटर अराइवल टाइम जो दिया है वो है 1 2 3 4 5। प्रोबेबिलिटी दी है उसकी 0.05 0.25 0.45 0.20 0.05। इसका क्यूमुलेटिव डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन फंक्शन की प्रोबेबिलिटी हो जाएंगी 0.05 0.30 0.75 0.95 एंड 1.00। तो इसमें you can write the ranges रेंज होगी 0 से 4 5 से 29 30 से 74 75 से 90 और 95 से 99। तो इसके इस डेटा के बेसिस पे ये डेटा प्रिडिक्ट किया जा सकता है। तो इंटर अराइवल टाइम क्या होगा, कैसे रैंडम नंबर्स यूज करेंगे। लेट अस जनरेट सम रैंडम नंबर्स। लेट अस जनरेट 10 रैंडम नंबर्स। फर्स्ट रैंडम नंबर is 0.919 which is 0.92. Second random number is 0.67. Third random number is 0.52. Fourth random number is 0.31. Fifth random number 0.54. Sixth random number 0.047. 0.88. Eighth 0.80. Ninth 0.3. 10th 0.02. According to these random numbers, let us generate inter-arrival times. If it is 0.92, so 0.92 is greater than or equal to 0.4. Then 0.67352331 354 0.04. 04 1 0.88 is 4, 0.80 is again 4, 0.03 is 1, 0.02 is 1. These are the inter-arrival times. Let us fill them. 4, 3, 3, 3, 3, 1, 4, 4, 1, 1. And these patients arrive at 4. Let's say 4 minutes from start time. Then this patient will arrive from start time 4 plus 3, 8, and 7. 4 plus 3, 7, then 7 plus 3, 10, 13, 16, 7, 16, 17, 21, 25, 26, and 27. These are the inter-arrival times and service start time of assistant and doctor. We will to separate. Remember this total service time. Right. Assistant and doctor both will be idle separately. The other set of data was for service time of assistant. Service time of assistant is given by 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 minutes, and probability 0.03, 0.20, 0.40, 0.07 for doctor. Service time and probability is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 0.05, 0.22, 0.42, 0.26, 0.05. So CDF for both is 0.03, 0.23, 0.63, 0.93, 0.7 adds to 1. Similarly, 0.05 is cumulative probability, 0.27, 0.69. According to this, service time can be predicted. Service time of assistant and doctor for one generate. Let us say these are our numbers 1 to 10, and for service time for assistant and doctor we will generate again some numbers which will be service time. कितना टाइम लगा उनको सर्व करने में. So since this is 4 for 4 for 0.92, this is a random number. Service time is 7. For 0.67, is here, so service time is 7. 0.52, again service time 7. 0.31 is here, service time 5. 0.54 is and 704 04 here service time is 4 0. 0.886 get is 0.806 0.03 0.02 3 4 5 0.92. Okay, these are the service times. And service time for doctor 1.92. Look into this. 0.925 or 0.67 is 4. 4.52 is again 4. 4.31 is 4. 4.54 is 4. 4.0104 is 2. 1.0.88 is 5. 0.80 is 5. 0.03 is 2. These are the service times. Let us copy the service times. 777,574, 777,574, 6633 service time of assistant. Then 4 times 4 2 5 522 service time of doctor. This we have found from here. Now what we can do is रेंज से लेके देखते हैं. रेंज हो गई 0 से 4, 5 से 29. ये रेंज सही है. और रैंडम नंबर अगर 92 है, 92 फॉल्स इन दिस रेंज, इट शुड बी 4. बिल्कुल सही है. 67 इसमें है 3, बिल्कुल ठीक है. 52 इसी में है 3. 31 इसी में है 3. 54 इसी में है 3. 4 1 88 4 80 80 4 3 1 and 2 1. बिल्कुल ठीक है. ऐसे यहाँ भी कर सकते हैं, पर रेंज लिख देते हैं. चलो, ऐसे रेंज की जरूरत नहीं है. Probability of your random variable being equal to greater than or equal to, let us say 5 is equals to probability of x equal to 1 plus probability of x equal to 2. ऐसे करते हैं x equal to 5. Sum of all the probabilities. So you'll have to sum all these probabilities up. Let's say 5. Now let us start the final work. This is done. is used. Now we can start the actual work of simulation, having the data with us. So service start time, when the patient comes at 4, so the things start, they are not idle, they have started service at 4, so we essentially put it as 4, first patient, and this is the start time. Now when they starts working, doctor is sitting idle. You can say that, doctor is there, he is sitting idle. This is realistic. Or you can also say that when the first patient comes in at 4, so it is, let us say this is 4 p.m. This is 4 p.m. This is the start time. So as soon as he comes, start time for assistant serving him is 4, and then when assistant is serving the first patient, doctor the total service time is 7, so service completion will take at 11. At 11, when he gets free from him, he can directly go to doctor. Doctor will take another 5 minutes to finish him off, and at 16 he is done. So waiting time, there is no waiting time for the first patient. Time in the system, he came at 4 and he left at 16, so service time is 12 minutes. Check this, we can add the waiting time and the service time. So 7 plus 5 is also 12. You can say it is total service time. Or we can say it otherwise, we can separate the waiting time also for patient. Waiting time for doctor is different, for assistant is different. Let us say waiting time for patient assistant is different and doctor is different. So in this case, what will we do? We will say no waiting time, so this plus this, waiting plus service time is system time. So 7 plus 5, 5 plus 0 is time in system for doctor. 7 plus 5 is 12, total time in system is 12. Now you could also say that time in system, assistant system and doctor system is separate. So in time in assistant system is 0 plus 7, 7, and time in for doctor is 0 plus 5, 5. And doctor is idle. Let us say doctor is idle when the working starts at 4 and doctor service starts at 11. So 4 to 11 doctor is free. We can say 7 is idle time for doctor. Let us doctor and assistant, if they start working together, then duration of servers being idle is that once he finishes at 11, then 4 to 11 there will be 7 minutes of waiting time for doctor. Next iteration or simulation, a patient has arrived at 7 and he is going to receive service at 11. So service time, start time for assistant is 11 and waiting time for assistant will be 4. So customer waits for assistants for 4, and after 4 minutes 7 plus 4, 11 happens, and at that time service is completed, assistant starts serving. After 7 minutes of service time by the assistant, the service is completed, he'll get 18. And then when this happens, he is free to go to the doctor, and doctor is actually already free at 16, but at 18 the service starts. So doctor is waiting for 2 more minutes, and after 18 doctor finishes at 18 plus 4 his service time. So this will be 22, and waiting time for patient is 0 because doctor is already free at 16, and at 18 the patient is free and immediately he receives service. So the waiting time for doctor is 0. Doctor is available 2 minutes before he finished with assistant. Service time for assistant. Now go for time in system. In assistant system, waiting time was 4, and service time he took was 7. 7 plus 4 is 11. And in doctor, he did not wait for doctor, but he got service of 4 minutes duration. After 4 minutes, which is 18 plus 4 at 22, he left. Service completed by doctor. Idle time for assistant. So assistant is in previous service at 11 finishes, and 11 catches the next patient, so the idle time is 0. And as mentioned earlier, the idle time for the doctor is 16 to 18, 2 minutes idle time. Next simulation, we will say that assistant is available at 18 and patient has come at 10. So at 18 he'll be served and he'll have to wait for 8 minutes. So 8 minutes waiting time, and then 25 will be the completion time by the assistant. 18 plus service time, which will be 25, and at 25 he will be sent to doctor. Service starts, but doctor has been waiting for 3 minutes. So is there a waiting time for assistant? No. At 18 he's finished and patient is already there, waited, and so 0 idle time for him. He starts at 18 with new patient. Doctor completes in 25 plus 4, that is 29. And waiting time for doctor. So did the patient wait for doctor? Customer waiting time, patient waiting time, did he wait for the doctor? Doctor was free at 22 and he reached the doctor at 25 because assistant finished at 25. So waiting time for patient is not there. We will write 0. Doctor was available immediately at 25 because doctor was already free at 22. Next is time in system, which is waiting time plus service time. So this is 15. Waiting time plus service time is 4. Next iteration is patient has come at 13 and assistant is free at 25. 25 service starts, and the difference is the waiting time for the assistant. So waiting time has to be written here. That is 7 plus 5 is 12. So he waits, the patient waits, and assistant is not idle. He immediately serves. After being free at 25, he picks up and serves and makes his work. He completes his work in another 5 minutes, which is finishing time is service completion time of assistant 30. So at 30 he sends him to the doctor. Doctor is already available at 29. Doctor waits for 1 second only and he receives another patient at 30, and 34 he completes his service. And waiting time to see doctor is 0. Patient did not wait because doctor was already available at 29. 30 was the start time for doctor's service, and 30 plus 4 is 34 is the service completion time. Then time in system is waiting time plus service time, so this will be 17. Again waiting time plus service time, this will be 4 again. Next patient comes at 16, but assistant is available at 30. There is a long waiting time, so this will be like 29 minutes. Where is the waiting time? There it is. For 29 minutes the patient has been waiting, and assistant is not idle, and this is 29 minutes waiting time, which is 16:26. I think something is wrong. This is not. This should be 19. 20. 10 plus 4. Again, I think I'm wrong. This should be 14. Yes, now it is correct. 14 times 14. 14 plus 16 is 30. So at 30, the service starts when the assistant is free from his previous service. He starts serving at 30 and finishes at 37, and sends to doctors. Doctor starts at 37, so doctor has completed his previous service at 34, and he waited for 3 minutes. He was idle, started serving, and then got job done at 41. Doctor's service time. Waiting time for patient for doctor is 0 because patient started at 37 after being okay. Let us check this one again. At 30 service starts, at 37 service finishes, 37 doctor starts, 41 doctor finishes, and customer waits for 14 for assistant, does not wait for doctor. Doctor is idle for 3. Doctor waits for patient for 3 minutes. System time is patient waits for 14 minutes plus service time, which is 21, and 7 plus 7, 14. Waiting time is 14, and service time is this. So waiting time plus service time should be the time in system of the assistant, and service time of doctor plus waiting time of doctor is this. So let us go through this again. Patient came at 16. He waited for 14 minutes, and after those 14 minutes he got a service of 7 minutes. So total 14 plus 7 is 21 minutes of service time or system in time with assistant, and after that 37 he reached doctor and then finished in 41, and then 0 waiting because doctor is already available after 3 minutes idle. Next is 17 is the reaching time, and service completion time is of assistant is 37, so 20 minutes of waiting time for getting assistant attention, and after at 41 the assistant finishes with this because his serving time is 4, and at 41 he is sent to doctor. Doctor is actually finished at 41, so doctor has not been idle this time, and again this he is also not idle, only there is been a waiting time which has been recorded here 20 minutes, and service completion time will be starting time plus total time of service, that will be 43 for doctor. Doctor takes 2 minutes and service started at 41. 41 plus 2 is 43. Waiting time for doctor. Did the patient wait for doctor? Service started at 41. Doctor was available at 41. He was free at 37. So yes, after assistant finished, the patient must have waited for doctor for 4 minutes because doctor was available at 41. Doctor is available at 41. Wait a minute. He assistant finishes at 41. Doctor is available at 41. He starts at 41. So patient doesn't wait for doctor. Again, see, patient gets free from assistant at 41 and doctor is available at 41. So service start is at 41. 41 plus 43 end time. So zero waiting time for patient for doctor. Time in system, again waiting time and service time is time in system, assistant system. Time in doctor's system is 2. Next iteration, simulation, is patient has come but assistant is available at 41. So again 20 minutes of delay and service finishes at 47. 47 he sends him to doctor when doctor is already idle for 4 and assistant is not idle and next doctor says and doctor has to finish in 5 minutes as prediction, so that will be 52. Waiting time of customer for doctor, he finished at 47 with the assistant. He went to the doctor for 47. Doctor was already available, so there is no waiting time. Then time in system is the waiting time for assistant and service time of assistant, that is 26, and waiting time of this is 5. This is service time of doctor, waiting time of patient, and getting service is total service time in doctor's system. Next we have arrival at 25 but the assistant is available at 47, so we'll write 47 here. Waiting time has been there, this is 22 minutes, which is written here. 22 minutes waiting for assistant, so starts at 47, ends at 53, and at 52 doctor is available at 52, so 1 minute wait and service starts at 53. 58 finishes. Waiting time of customer for doctor is no, because doctor is already free. Starts at 53, then work at 58. Time in system, waiting time 22. 22 plus service time is 28. Then 0 plus 5 is 5. Idle time, assistant was assistant idle. Let us say in previous he was at 47, started serving, so assistant is not idle. And then we have next patient here. His assistant is free at 53, so 53 is the starting time of service by the assistant to this patient. What is the difference? 27, I think. Yes, 27 minutes waiting time for assistant service. And how long does it take to finish? This is 56 service time. Doctor is not available, so patient has to wait for doctor this time 2 minutes. At 58 doctor starts, and 58 plus 260 doctor ends, and doctor has not been idle because doctor was available at 58 and he started serving patients at 58. Again checking for assistant, 53 is assistant is also not free. Time in system is waiting time 27 plus service time, so 30 is the system time for assistant. and doctor takes 2 minutes to operate on, and the patient waits 2 minutes, so total 4 minutes in system of doctor's service. And next patient is at 23, and availability of assistant is at 56. So 27 and 56 is a large difference in that, which is the waiting time. 27, 37, 47, 57, so this is 29 minutes of waiting time. Assistant waits for 29 minutes and then it's served. So at 56 starts serving, assistant starts serving. 56 plus 3 is 59. At 59 completion of service, and at 59 the doctor is actually not available, so patient waits for doctor for 1 minute, and at 60 starts serving and doctor finishes at 62, because 2 minutes plus the starting time is 62 is finish time. Time in system, let us see that is the time in system. In system, the time for assistant is 29 plus 3, because 29 is the waiting time of the system offered by assistant, plus 3 is 32. Then waiting time 1 plus 2 is total time in system with the doctor, this is 3, and waiting time and service time are added to get the total time in system. And let us see if he was idle. Assistant was 56, he was available, and at 56 he started serving, so no idle time. Doctor was available at 60, but he started at 60, and he started at 60, so again not idle. So this is the data. Now with this data we can start giving answers. We will total them as per requirement. So the answers can be written. Let us write these answers on new sheet, because so that the data is available. So question 1 asks us to find the average waiting time. Average waiting time is total waiting time for both assistant plus doctor. Okay, we are not finding it separately. And average time in clinic, so this is system time, so divided by 10. So again, system time, total system time of assistant plus doctor upon 10, this will be given. So let us see what is the total waiting time for both. So waiting time is here, assistant or doctor. We will add all this up. 4 plus 8 is 12, 24, 28, 38, 58, 78, 100, 140, 149, 156. I think these two I missed. 156 plus 3 is 159. So let us double check. I am getting summation 159. So the waiting time here for doctor is 3, and waiting time for assistant is let us do the tens first. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 20, 120 plus, what are the units place? 16, 18, 22, 24, 32, 36. So 120 plus 36, 156 plus 3, 159. That is right. So 159 is the total waiting time. I have written 159 divided by 10, that is 15.9, is nearly equal to 16 minutes. So patient waits for 16 minutes. 159 divided by 10 is average time, waiting time, so it is 15.9 minutes, which is nearly 16 minutes is the waiting time. You have answered the first. The second is average time in system. So this is the system. We add this up again. Adding this up will give us a number. Let us add this. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 21. This is 21, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20, 21, 22, 23, 23 plus 10 is 33. 33 plus this is 7, so it will be 40. This is system of doctor. Then time in his assistant system: 62, 70, 90, 110, 116, 120, 140, 160, 170, 178, 188, 189, 194, and I lost. Let us sum this up again. This time let us don't need to focus too much since we have calculator. So we will do 7 plus 11 plus 15 plus 17 plus 21 plus 24 plus 26 plus 28 plus 30 plus 32. This is giving 211. So our total is 251 divided with this, which will give you 25 minutes. Nearly 25 minutes they will spend in the system. They will spend nearly 25 minutes in the system and 60 minutes waiting time. In the clinic they will spend on an average 25 minutes and all that. Waiting time is this. Waiting time is 16, and 16 minus 25 if we do, we'll get total service time. On an average service time will be found, and that will be 9 minutes. So 9 minutes will be time to get served from doctors. Next question is percentage of time. Percentage of time doctor is idle or in service. So we have the time of service completion, total service times. So with this total and averaging, we can predict the total service time by doctor and assistant, and total idle time also we can predict. So this is how we'll do this question. It's done. Thank you.